Today we're going to talk about Braille. Image Print handles both production level Braille, where the Braille file is being created outside of Image Print, and Braille Creative in RIP, where the Braille is actually be created inside Image Print. So we're going to start with production level Braille, and for this we're going to assume that whether you're printing on sheet material that's going to be cut out afterwards, or you've printed your outlines for blank materials, that's already been accounted for. We're just going to go into the features of how we handle both of those Braille situations uniquely in Image Print. So let's start with production level Braille. I'm going to bring in a PDF Braille file that has both the pictogram and the Braille already in the PDF file. Now Image Print, because it uses an engineered Braille dot, so that regardless of the user, the Braille dot is going to print perfectly to specification every single time from user to user. And the way you get that is we key off a couple spot color names. So let's take a look at what those names are. So I'm going to go into my 88 Compose window simply to look at the spot colors that are embedded in this file. And we can come over to our list and we see Braille and texture. So Braille is the spot color name that we're going to key off of for the Braille dots. So when we see that spot color for the Braille dots, we're automatically going to substitute that for our engineered Braille dot. Texture is for the pictogram. Same thing there. We're going to automatically raise that to the proper height. Now I'm going to remove this file because I'm going to show you that that's all taken care of automatically. So I'm going to bring the file back in. And if I go to my composite settings, we can see just by bringing that file in, the emboss layer was created. It was raised to the proper level for Braille compliance. And then we have our color layer, which was simply the default structure I had set up for these jobs. So now all I have to do from a production standpoint, whether I'm bringing in a single file that I'm going to step and repeat, or I'm bringing in multiple unique files, it really doesn't matter. Each file that comes in looks for those spot color names. As long as they're there, then the composite settings are automatically built and you're just ready to print. For this, if I wanted to step and repeat this, for example, I would just go in and set up a step and repeat. Just going to do a kind of a 5x5, and this is ready to hit print, and you would have a perfect Braille output for both the pictogram and the Braille using our engineered dot. And it's as simple as that for production level Braille. You can just load up your bed and print all day long. So let's get rid of this. We're going to clear the screen, and we'll look at situation where we're actually adding the Braille inside Image Print UV. So I'm going to bring in a different Braille file. And this particular file is set up to print reversed on the back side of an acrylic blank, and then we're going to put the Braille on the front side. So for this graphic, I need to flip it, because we're going to print it on the back side. And again, just for this demonstration, let's set up a step and repeat. So I have my step and repeat here, and this is the back side. We'll go ahead and look at our composite settings. We just want to print the color layer, so it's ready to go. We hit print, and assuming we placed our blanks correctly, we're going to print this on, which will become our back side. Now to set up our front side, I'm just going to flip this back, and I'm going to go into my 88 Compose window. And we're going to add our Braille. I'll expand my advanced settings so you can see all the settings, and I'm just going to type in Pro Shop. Oops. There we go. So I have my font size. It's from the minimum ADA compliant size to the maximum. For this piece, I'm set at the minimum, which is going to fit perfectly. I have my color for my Braille is black, and I have a transparent background, and I'm left justified. So I'm going to hit my checkbox here, and now I have my Braille, which I can move around and position. So the outline of the Braille is the actual guardrails for my spacing from my sides, my top and bottom, and also from any other raised object. So I have my Braille placed exactly where I want it, and then I'm going to say print the Braille color only, which drops out that background, because remember we printed that on the back side, and I'm going to hit apply, and notice that my Braille now shows up with my font and my Braille dots in the perfect location, already step and repeated. I'm ready to flip my blanks, hit print, and I will have a perfect Braille on the front side of that piece. And really, it's that simple to do production level Braille versus in-rip Braille Creative in Image Print UV. So thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you next time.